I remember when I started my self-improvement journey, especially after I quit video games, which were like a big part of my life. It was like a life and reality alternating thing, right? Because video games have been a very big part of my life. Almost everything in my life was affected by games. My social life, especially like when I was younger, I was like the best in school in Fortnite, like the different games, right? So it was like it had a great effect on my social life and my life in general, right? But then it all changed after November of 2022 when I finally quit video games. And now it's been over 2 years and I haven't played video games since. And it was like a crazy thing because my identity was related and aligned with video games. So when I quit video games, it was like a life changing thing because it has been the thing that was stuck with me since I was a kid, right? Like that has was aligned with my identity, right? So when I quit it, everything changed. My whole identity changed. And what was it replaced with? Self improvement. I sacrificed video games to go all in on self improvement. So self improvement became my identity. I became like a self improvement guy. I started reading. Everything became like effortless. Everything became way easier. It was supposed to be right. Like here, everyone like struggling with self improvement, getting the self improvement, looking in everything, right? But then when I started self improvement, it was very easy because I sacrificed the thing that my identity was like attached to and replaced with self improvement. So my identity became attached to self improvement. That's why I'm kind of obsessed with self improvement, right? I even remember when I look at my phone, when I look at pictures when I start self improvement. For example, in December, like 1 month after committing to self improvement, I was in like how to influence people. It feels like it has been a long time, right? Because like a long time since I started self improvement. December of 2022, I started self improvement like seriously in November, like 1 month before it, right? But it felt like a long time because the identity shift, it was like a crazy thing, right? It felt like two different lives. That was like old me, and this is the new me, two whole different beings, right? And that's the power of your self-image. Now, a great example that's used to like explain self-images, like to like show the power of self-images. Imagine two smokers, right? Who are trying to quit smoking. One guy says he's gonna quit smoking. He's trying to quit, but he sees himself as a smoker who's trying to quit smoking. And there's another guy who sees himself like he's not a smoker anymore. He just doesn't smoke. And who do you think actually like succeeds in this, right? So with this guy, other than like debunking the benefits and, and how addictions are a lie. But like the guy who sees himself as not a smoker anymore is gonna succeed, right? Because he has the standards now. This is because you act according to self-image, because your brain like likes to act according to how you see yourself. Bro, this might be your actual problem why you're struggling with consistency, gym consistency, diet, your self-improvement habits, everything. Is because of your self-image. Because you're actually taking action, right? You're reading, you're going to the gym, you're eating healthier and everything, but like you don't seem like to stick. Like you keep going like 3 days, 4 days, sitting back, right? You're probably taking action, like you did your part, right? The physical part, but you forgot the mental part, right? Where you have to like change your own self-image. Your self-image is so powerful. For example, I remember when I started my fitness journey like this time, because if you know my story, for every time I've started like maybe 10 times, 7 times, 6 times, they all failed, except this time. And this time I actually succeeded because I remember I made dua, and there's another thing, which is I didn't actually know it was self-image and all that, but like it kind of felt fun. I saw myself as a gym rat, right? So like now I have a standard. I can't just skip my workouts. I have to work out, right? Because I'm a gym rat now, right? Your self-image gives you standards. You now have a new baseline, right? You can't act like under this. It becomes something normal for you. Yeah, of course I work out, right? Another like self-image you can have is like an athlete. Of course I'm an athlete. I have to track my food. Of course I'm an athlete. I can't skip a workout. I have to train hard, right? Because you're an athlete. So this is your like your new standard, right? Now you've seen how crazy self-image and how powerful it is, but like, how do we like change our self-image? How do you update it? Now there are two ways: visualizations and reminders. One thing that I want to mention before getting into like the ways to update your self-image is that self-image will make execution better, more effortless, right? Like don't do the action for you. You still have to take action, but to just make it easier. So the first way like to actually update your self-image is by visualizations. You can visualize yourself like doing the task that you want to do, like the dream outcome. For example, when I'm recording videos, I can see myself like recording a crazy video, like not stuttering, not doing any like much mistakes and all that, and actually like being persuasive and being a good speaker. Now, after visualizing all of that, my brain is now prepared to do the work to perform at the level that I visualize myself doing at, right? It becomes like much easier because I'm now prepared mentally. Now, another type of visualization that will help you is negative visualizations. This can help you like in the tough situations. For example, imagine you're trying to lose weight, right? You're sticking to a calorie deficit and everything. Bro, imagine you're doing everything you're supposed to do. You're like sticking to the calorie deficit, eating clean, you cleaned off your environment and everything. But then someone offers you your favorite treat. You can now visualize you saying no, resisting it, and sticking to your goals, right? That's gonna make it even easier because you're now mentally prepared to resist it. So when that situation happens, it's much easier, right? Now, the second thing that will help you like with updating your self-image are reminders. For example, let's say you hit a crazy intense workout, right? Then you go take your like your notes up, like maybe describe your workout, maybe take a picture, like you're holding the dumbbell or whatever. Maybe you're tracking your food, take a picture of your scale, like while tracking the food. Now those reminders can act as proof that you are who you say you are, right? You can do this for everything, right? For example, you're already social, you can take a picture with a new guy that you met, right? And now this like playing around with your self-image, like actually mastering your self-image is like a secret weapon. Utilize it. This will make everything 10 times easier, maybe 100 times easier, right? And that's it. Thank you for watching. Take action. Assalamu alaikum.